Hi friends, welcome back to Dergy Playin Zero Time Dilemma. Last time, I got depressed about Junpei and Akane again. Who would have thought that this game would do that? So, I was about to say you might be wondering why I'm sitting here at Q, but you're probably not one. Because if you've followed this series enough, hi NPC, you're awesome, you would know that, I have less attachment to this group, and I imagine this is pretty common. I have less attachment to this group because it doesn't include people from the last two games. So, and not just people from the last two games, the main pairing, basically. Anyway, I'm just gonna click on this one, because another reason I keep doing this team to the point of there's a lot less rooms here now that are new is because I like Q. He's cool. Mira is hot, unfortunately. I'm just gonna continue with my plan of doing every new room until I have to very likely progress by doing different choices. So I'll just do that. And the reason I'm delaying the choices so much is because they're all oof as fuck. The rolling the dice one was a really intriguing, wait, hold on, what? And I realized now that is not a choice. It's literally just you roll the dice 3 times, and the third time it works. That's amazing. I kind of loved that, especially because you don't have to choose to kill someone. Well, it did suck watching them die twice, which is a huge part of the reason why I'm like, okay, I'm definitely not touching, frankly, Team C or Team D for a while, just because I'm honestly probably going to do both of these rooms back to back, just regardless. I don't think it's going to unlock anything new, but I've already done more rooms for these 3 than the other 6, because I cannot deal with the emotional oof of that right now. Well, I can, enough to play the game, but, it's not really very much. So yeah, for the moment, I'm just gonna keep avoiding the oof by doing these 2 rooms, and then I'll probably have to bite the bullet and just fucking choose one of the groups I do not want to. But for the moment, first come, first saved Q. Interesting. Does that mean the other 2 are gonna die?
Let us out!
I feel bad saying this, but I don't really mind that.
How long are you planning on doing that?
The idea of that, if that's
Bang
what
all you want,
at least
it won't open.
In regards to, everyone else. Okay.
Just take a second, calm down. We need cool heads.
Hey! What
Glad
the
I
hell
can
are you
mute
doing?
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Do you know what that button does?
Well, no, but maybe the door opens with it. I really wasn't going to push it though.
What is that pose? She's like,
Pain.
But he could have a very good point. We haven't heard anything
I can't
from
even
Zero.
understand.
Just
It's
sitting
just like
around
that.
here
What
is
was that?
useless.
And now she's like,
Maybe just one tiny
chill.
push?
Hey, Mira.
Just kidding.
I'm not that reckless.
yeah, she is.
Don't scare me like
Yes, you are.
But we
Literally,
really don't know
he
much
believes
at all.
everything she
We may
said.
be at the point of crazy decisions. The only thing we know for sure is what time it is.
The only thing I know for sure is
18
you're either Zero or working for
It
it.
must have been around
That-
13.
There's no other
we fell
way.
asleep in the
Well, there
lounge.
probably is. Well,
4.5 hours?
Wow, you calculated that fast. And at your age, even.
Was it good?
he's obviously very
was just
smart.
about to say
That's
the
really
same
good.
thing.
No, you're not. You are.
You
You're
still
hate
have
this
that problem
kid.
with numbers, Eric. I recall you having trouble calculating change when we first met.
Oof.
Hey, come on now.
When
Is
did they?
that
meet?
how you 2 met? I want to hear.
Oh no, they don't.
Yeah?
You don't want to
My
know.
face has got to be all red.
I say you don't want to know because I feel like it has something to do with murder.
I still remember every detail.
Okay, now I'm
The
curious.
fateful encounter was on a Monday. The
Let's go
sky
ahead.
that morning in Nebraska was full of thick clouds, though the gloom cleared in an instant, like a miracle.
I was curious as to how she found him because
I
I guess.
always mustered up my best smile for customers.
Okay, he was working at
Boring
some
regulars
kind
I
of.
was tired of seeing.
Okay,
I still offered the most delicious ice cream to them.
an ice cream shop. Okay.
I was getting sick of it, though. Oh, now, don't think it was my work I was unsatisfied with. I really truly love ice cream.
Uh-huh.
But as the days passed, everything felt hollow, as if there was a hole in my heart. I thought it was just another normal day. I wasn't expecting the moment it changed. I couldn't believe my eyes. I didn't think such a beautiful sight existed in this world. My God, the feelings that hit me, I'd never felt anything like that before. That was when I realized this had to be a miracle. Mira entered my life. She was an angel that looked like a customer.
Shouldn't it be the other way?
Yeah.
Details aren't important.
This poor man, like, I'm really curious as to what she's doing with
Well, I
that.
don't blame you.
She obviously doesn't
didn't get
actually
it
care.
either.
The way she's acting, like,
Mira was just such a
I think she really
gracious vision of beauty.
was ultimately
I
trying to
was
guide
just
him
a
here.
lowly ice cream shop employee.
And also, part of me feels like,
There was no way I would be a good match. But then Mira...
Cut it out. Me, an angel? You gotta be
yeah,
kidding.
honestly, I agree with her
But
there.
it's true.
But, like,
You really are an angel to me, Mira.
I'm so confused, man. The way she acts, she doesn't care about him. That's so clear.
It's like you're a completely different person now, Eric.
Huh?
But, like,
Earlier,
here, I don't know, man. I don't know what to
Face
think
is
about
pretty
them.
scary.
I also don't know.
Did I frighten you that much?
Yeah, huh.
Yeah.
Oh. Gosh,
Hmm.
I'm so sorry.
Wait.
It's okay.
I think at this point, it's
We were
later
probably
on
just
and
rattled
they've
about
bonded
what's
more?
happened to us.
Huh.
I could tell you were a nice person
Wait.
under all that.
Huh.
What are you? You're an odd duck.
This is kind of
You've gone back to your dopey expression again?
Part of me's really
you calm
afraid
down.
of the fact that...
Dopey?
Okay, God, now I know what they're
You're really
doing.
harsh, Mira.
The title
I'm okay now.
and this scene...
That's right. I'm fine.
Hmm.
I can definitely smile no matter what.
Okay, so... Now I'm probably gonna be hit by the oof here. Of course Uchikoshi would do this to me.
I wonder why Zero decided to lock us up in here anyway.
Right. Seems
Wait,
like too much
is this
effort
that
for
room where they
just a
got
joke.
suffocated or
A
something?
lot of money was pumped into this whole thing.
Or wait, hold on
Maybe
now.
all of this is supposed
here
to be
meaning this
part
whole
of the
place.
decom experiment? They wanted to investigate how a closed space affected change on emotions, right?
Huh?
But then why did they want normal people like us to
Normal? You are not
Don't
normal,
you want
sir.
people in help
Mira isn't either.
To Mars? Like military officials, researchers, other skilled professionals like that.
Maybe the reason they chose civilian subjects is because they're planning to send those kinds of people to Mars in the future.
That sounds right. Strangers living together on Mars for an extended period of time. What kind of problems would that bring? How would the subjects figure out solutions to the resulting troublesome situations? According to the decom staff, that's what the experiment was trying to determine.
Like the chair-bound old man. They put us in a difficult position on purpose. To observe how we get out.
But
The sponsor is a civilian organization that hopes to expand business worldwide.
think about it.
Maybe
There's a
they
difference between a
expect to be
difficult
part of a
position and
colonization
life and
of
death
Mars in the
concept.
future.
Colonizing Mars?
Hey, have you ever heard this before? If you want to transport live koi from Brazil to Japan, putting only koi
They
fish in
literally
an aquarium
seem
would result
normal
in
here.
most of them dying.
The other rooms, they were so
By
much
adding
more
something to that same
unhinged,
container,
especially Eric.
you won't
I
lose a
don't
single one.
What
but,
is it?
or I mean
piranha.
her. too.
A piranha?
But how does that even work?
I guess their self-preservation instincts kick in.
I get it. The fish become so afraid of the piranha that they make an effort to live. That nervous state becomes the power to keep them alive.
That is sort of kind of how this
In order to
works.
survive, you need that sense of urgency.
I see. So, for an actual Mars mission,
They're
it'd be a good
justifying
idea
it.
to have a murderer.
The way I'm
on
thinking,
crew, huh?
okay, either she's trying to convince him.
Kidding!
Okay, that Yeah.
say scary things like that.
Wait.
Oh, so maybe all this stuff is something similar. Living quietly in decom becomes boring, so the emotional state will fade.
He said
If you
something about
intentionally
murder. I didn't
inject
really
a
see
sense
it.
of emergency.
A little late, perhaps, but I will now announce the voting results.
A little late.
All three groups have voted for different teams. Therefore, none.
Okay, cool. Wait, what? This is like a happy room right now, which makes me really scared. Because I have a feeling somehow it's going to end up with both Mira and Eric, unless you can choose that or not.
It appears that none of you
Which has been generally how that works, except for that last room, where just roll the dice 3.
you were told. You will remain in the shelter for eternity until 6 people are killed. I will give you one last chance.
Yeah, see, like,
A single action from you may result in your escape from the depths. What must you do? It's simple. I shall show you.
like, what they... I don't remember what he said about murder, but clearly just
The other two teams
it alluded to whatever the fuck happened. That shower and his dad and the dead person that he seen.
What?
I guess it was before he ended up wishing in an ice cream.
A yellow button exists on the wall in each. Pressing it activates the showers in the other wards, and they will rain down a solution of hydrogen fluoride.
No!
It's not only acidic enough to melt a body,
Oh jeez.
it even dissolves
Yeah,
glass.
yeah.
Explaining what would happen if you were under
Man,
its unnecessary.
this is a particularly oof one to me already. The idea of a person melting.
Your way to freedom. Using it will kill the other teams, and you
Oh my god, what?
X passes to escape.
Whoa!
I have
So they put them in a situation where they can just kill all of them?
against the world.
Oh my god, whoa! Everyone is fighting to kill the other teams. That sucks.
Teams
That's not even how that works.
is 3 minutes.
Oh my god, whoa! That is a very small amount of time. Wait, is this not even a room?
It is ultimately all up to you.
Is this not even a room? This is just a button?
Oh, we gotta hurry or we'll die!
He's just gonna do it. Oh my god.
Don't worry. We need to trust the others.
Oh god.
The others, you say? What the hell do you know?
Hey! Stop! Where did the nice Eric go?
Shut the hell up, you fucking brat!
Why, Eric?
Oof.
Ah!
Of course that wasn't gonna last for long. He's too damn unhinged.
Mira?
At least he's
Oof.
quiet now. I'll leave the rest of this up to you.
Huh?
It'll be interesting to see how you handle this.
What?
She's gotta be Zero. Her actions don't make sense otherwise, but at the same time... Why is this not a room? I guess I will not... I guess I'll be doing another room later. I won't do it. I'll probably... This is obviously an important choice. Important enough that it's not even a room. It's so interesting. Unless there's a room after this?
Seems like the other teams didn't press it either.
I am so glad.
Are we safe?
Who really knows?
Mira? What? Watch where you're staring!
It seems there may be a misunderstanding, so I shall clear it up for you. I never said the showers would activate as soon as
Oh
the
god.
button was pressed. Which means you've yet to learn whether the button has been activated by someone.
Oh Jesus Christ, that sucks a lot of
What? Then
We'll have to wake up to find out if we're alive or not.
That sucks. But, well, this whole thing sucks. What is this whole section?
When next you wake,
It's obviously important. I don't know what to think about it right now. I was really surprised that this ain't a room. They've all been rooms after the initial,
No!
like, setup. That's so interesting. This is just not a room. I really wonder what made Eric the way that he is. Because I think that the shower thing couldn't be... I think that what we learned of his past already can't be it. Exactly, and again, Mira has to be manipulated. I think it's for Zero's purposes. Especially because she wanted Q to make the choice. And I think the reason she did was because she's working for Zero, or is Zero, and he needs to make the choice because morphogenetic fields. And it makes a lot of sense being the type of person that she is part of Free the Soul, or probably specifically the Myrmidons. It makes too much sense. But I'm not going to sit here and speculate for a long time right now, because I did that last episode, and I don't even intend to do that this episode at all. Especially because apparently this is a nice little bonus thing. Do I go ahead and do another group's room, though? What did he say about murder? I'm going to actually make sure I understand what the hell happened there by just watching that again. First come, first save. Cute. So it looks like there's going to be one for each team, and the reason it's called that is because of this fucked up particular scenario. I think he's just clinging so much onto the idea of her and of spending his life with her because of, like, he doesn't want to go back to how his life was before, which is probably completely horrible. I think it's more than that. It's weird. He's actually making a solid line of reasoning here. He's obviously smarter than he's come off as, but... Oh, the piranha. See, I didn't really hear this before either.
A piranha?
But how does that even work?
I guess it's
so interesting. I wonder if that's really fucking true.
I get it. Fish become so afraid
I
of the
can't really
piranha
believe that.
they make an effort to live. That nervous state becomes the power that keep them alive.
Survival instincts, man.
In order to survive, you need that sense of urgency.
I see. So, for an actual Mars mission, it'd be a good idea to have a murderer on the crew, huh?
I think he knows she's an assassin, and that's why she just glared at him.
Eric, don't
Or
say scary things like that.
he knows that he's a murderer, and
So
she
we
knows
all
that
stuff is
too,
something similar.
or both.
Living quietly in decom.
Because literally, there was like
boring.
some thoughts
So
about
the
her being
emotional
an
state will
assassin.
fade.
There was like he said something
If
about
you
assassination
intentionally
mission
inject a sense
before,
of
like, in that one room.
emergency.
So like, and she was really good with weapons. So
Perhaps, but I will now announce
I think
the
he
voting
knows she's a
results.
killer, and she doesn't care.
All
He doesn't
three
care.
groups
It
have
probably
voted
makes it
for
even
Ted.
hotter. I wish I wasn't kind of similar that way. Anyway.
Current death count.
Okay, that's all I really wanted to hear again. I think that she's an assassin, and she was glaring at him because
What the hell do you
he
know?
knows she's an assassin. She
Why?
doesn't want him to give that away because she wants Q to trust her. It's also why she's so quick to knock out Eric when he puts Q in danger. I'm still not going to push the button. I'm going to probably have to later at some point, but I'm just going to make new decisions when I have to. But this game works oddly where you don't have to pick specific choices in specific branches. I can do a bunch of rooms before I do any of that, so I'm taking
Seems
the
like
liberty
the other
to do
teams
that.
didn't
As
press it either.
they're obviously
I'm
gleaned by now, surely.
so glad.
Why did she say who knows? Because she's, like, annoyed with them? I still don't really know what their whole deal is, but theory that makes most sense right now is she needed him for the game for some reason. I have a feeling it might have something to do with the morphogenetic field, something, as to why in that one ending in the library, where they escape together and she literally moves into a house with him and then kills him. Like, why would you go that far? Because she obviously was against the entire thing. I thought I was oblivious, but Eric is another whole fucking thing. Apparently, I at least have been oblivious in the past, because there's a girl that straight up told me, no, I like it. Since then, I've learned to understand science and stuff, but, like, Eric doesn't fucking realize he's just not. Anyway, time for surely an actual room. I think the last one that's that I haven't done from them. Unless somehow one of the ones I haven't completed don't say. I don't think that's okay.
Huh? Why?
Nope. it won't even budge.
Ah! The hell is that?
Formaldehyde solution with...
A pig.
It's okay, Mira. I'm right here with you.
We're in the biolab, right?
So there's a bunch of biological research here.
Jeez, this place is really creepy. Why is something like this in a bomb shelter?
Maybe the builders thought to be prepared for some kind of pandemic.
Pandemic?
An infectious disease that hits on a global scale. It's like a sudden deadly virus outbreak.
This game was made before
Maybe
2020,
this place
right?
is an isolated location
I mean,
for
granted, this
researching
is obviously
all
what they're
kinds
talking
of
about is
viruses
Radical
like that.
6.
Oh,
But after 2020, the word pandemic
Or
hits
maybe
hard.
Zero put it here in order to do something to us.
like what?
Like maybe taking the ingredients and cooking all of us a nice meal.
Surely not.
Oh,
Those are some odd ingredients.
Isn't it
What did he
early
do?
for dinner?
It's been 4.5 hours since we fell asleep in the lounge.
4.5 hours. They knocked us out for quite a while.
No, not necessarily.
Wait, what?
We could have woken up a bunch of times during all that. But if Zero erased our memories...
Oh, yeah.
Of course. We wouldn't remember.
He's so fucking smart.
No.
What's this?
Slash the pig's stomach.
Whoa! For real? Would that mean that we...
Probably.
Well,
Why? Why do we have to do something like that?
it looks... No, it looks
No
like he'd
idea,
slash
but
the
it's not like we really
pillow
have a choice,
pig.
do we?
There's no way to leave. We're just...
Is this
gonna have
actually
to
not
do
a
what he
room
said.
room? It looks like there's enough stuff in this room for this to be a room room. I guess you have to figure out a way to open the cylinder and then slash its stomach, but first let's find the... There was like a pillow pig, right? So let's do that. Oh, we probably need some kind of noise. Hey, there's a dotted line on this pillow. Maybe we're supposed to slash this pig? Be a lot easier if it is. No harm in trying. I still think this pig is the one, but the big question is how do we get it out? This is it, and to prove I'm a man. Yeah, ow, my hands! Oh my god. I think he really does act really stupid because Mira, which probably makes her even less attractive. This poor man. What the hell are you? He's really being dumb for you. I'm suspiciously won't explode if it makes it, will it? Oh, like mad scientists do, right? That's an old-fashioned reference. Yeah, a lot of that kind of story was very long ago. This kind of thing. Yeah. Pink liquid and green liquid beakers. I don't think there's any point in putting that in there. Specimen is some kind of plant. Maybe it's an experimental plant that can live in a polluted world. Sounds like the setup for a man-eating flower from a B movie to me. I mean, yeah, this is kind of like a whole-ass mad science lab. Were they actually testing Radical 6 on plants and... There's that root, right? The root that has all the multicolors. And then there's, a seahorse, a butterfly, and a penguin? What is a seahorse, anyway? A kind of shrimp, or starfish, or snake? They're a type of fish. It's hard to tell, but they do have gills. I didn't know this, but it makes sense, because otherwise why would they be able to breathe underwater playing feet? Hey, this is a butterfly specimen. Hey, that's weird. I can't move it. I guess you can't move any of these, except for when we took one. Looks like this is the only one... Oh, it's the only one locked place. Unless we didn't take one and there was just that empty slot the whole time. I wouldn't really put that past my brain. What could that mean? There's a penguin in there. It's so sad there in that specimen, John. Really? It's dead, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, just this spot here doesn't have a specimen. Either nothing was here in the first place, or what goes here was moved somewhere. I do think that is. Have you seen any other specimen cylinders in this room? Eric will act unhinged at times, and I'm really wondering what exactly triggers that so much, except for it's obvious what triggered him in the pod room, But, like, what triggered him in that room? Just life or death situations again? You know what? Fucking shower heads and shit. That might have been part of it, too. But, like, what I was about to say was, he acts unhinged and shit, but he'll also say kind of naive, childish things, like that penguin's so sad in there. And then she'll be cold as she always is and say that the penguin's dead. Like, why are you caring? Because it was an animal that was living. Why is only this one piece of the model red? I had a feeling that was something. It fell out and I barely touched it, I swear. Did I break it? Now, unfortunately, it's probably just an intended puzzle piece. Oh, good. Maybe we can use it for something. Let's take it. Yep. Piece of DNA model. Oh, this piece has a weird hole in it. You're right, it's a heptagon. Can we use it with some? Surely. Microscope. Hey, I want to see too. Hey. You just shut it. This is why kids are... Why does he hate kids? That's also gotta be something. That's gotta be something, man. That's also maybe part of why he gets unhinged at Q. But what the fuck is that? Why does he hate kids? That seems weird. It seems like kids make him go into flight or fight mode, or like kids acting like kids? I don't know, man. Especially like in a life or death situation? His annoyance at Q, and the fact that he's gone unhinged at Q so much in particular. There is something more to that all, but I don't know, and I don't think I want to know. I certainly don't want to know, but I do want to know. Goddamn. Pikoshi, you're... Oh yeah, would you just shut it so I can't... Give me a second. I can't see anything. How exactly you're gonna see anything without the lens? Okay, so we need the lens? Okay. But see, he acts like a kid himself all the time. I think it might be like a... I don't know. He was running from his childhood? So seeing a kid acting like a kid might, like, trigger things for him? Like, when his dad did stuff to him with his power. That's my best guess right now? I think there's a little more... I kind of hope so, because otherwise he's unhinged, and I don't feel like there's quite enough reason for that, but I don't know all what his dad did, or what the heck led to that person he mentioned being killed. There's a sink. Oh, and some caster wheels at the bottom. Maybe we can move them. We can try? It's not moving an inch. I think it's a lot. Sure are a lot of tools. What they're for. I think anything here is useful. Let's leave them then. Who knows what would happen if we moved them? There are a lot of tools I don't know how to use. It seems like this entire shelf space is not a thing. Oh, okay, I was like, hold on, this seems like out of place, so, okay, let's see. Set the dial to A to mix the liquid. Set the dial to B to separate the liquid. It's supposed to be the manual for the centrifuge. So they must have been doing Radical 6 here. I don't know if they were trying to cure it or if they were trying to make it. I think this is an analyzer, but it doesn't look like the power's on. I don't think a power cord's even connected. And I doubt we can turn it on as... Computer! My favorite type of object. Nothing on the monitor. Hey, do you think we could use this? I don't think so. I don't think there's any point in putting that. This is a clean bin. It's for preventing contamination of samples while working. Kind of cool. Substances like microorganisms, bacteria, things that shouldn't get mixed in samples. See? I really know he's... Yeah, he reads so much, and obviously, like, he's read a lot of... What I've realized a lot of Japanese translated into English media likes to refer to as difficult books. I've heard and read the phrase difficult books in so many Japanese media. Usually it's used to refer to this person that owns this room seems to like to read difficult books because there's all these difficult books in here. That's always the phrase that's used. I feel like it's just a trope of like someone being secretly super smart or something. I don't know. But there's a lot of like Japanese games that I've played where like you examine a bookshelf and it says there's difficult books here. Like, I don't know, that's just such a common thing, and it's always the same phrase. It's kind of weird to me that, like, that's always what it says. Like, someone reading super cerebral material is, like, such something to point out. I don't know. Okay, that's obviously some kind of puzzle I can't begin to understand what to do with. I'll deal with that later. Damn it, I like how the zero trapping is here. Counting on... Okay, that's the door. The doors always look kind of odd and different in every room, so oftentimes, and this is another one of those times, I didn't realize this was the door. I feel like the designs are just generally less samey than I feel like they were in at least 999. Also, I think BLR too. We only have so much time in it. Exposures and stuff. No, I don't think this helps. Yeah, it looks like it's grown-up's turn now. I think Mira's probably stronger than you at this point. It won't open. Maybe it's broke? Let's keep looking. It's locked. There's no keyhole that I can see. It's even open. What about these buttons? What about those buttons there? We may as well try it. Alright, well, I'll look at them. 4 buttons, each a different color. This might be... You think if we got the combination right, this thing would open? I think so. Let's try it. Yeah, I have no reason to believe I would know the right combination right now. There's always a hint for stuff like this, so I'm not going to trial and error this. I probably could, but I would rather find a hint for that first. Also, I don't think I've seen this note yet. This looks like a researcher's note. They must have been doing research on cells. I know, it's telling us to look at the cells in the microscope. Careful examination of the green and pink liquids reveals 2 different cell structures. Separating the liquids results in different colors. One thing is clear after inspecting the separated liquids under the microscope. Cell structure is unique for each color. Wait, yeah, that's gotta be part of it. That's probably how you figure out what buttons push and what... We'll see. Menu. This device is used to mix and separate liquid. Place 2 test tubes with liquid into the centrifuge will mix them and output the mixture in the beaker. Place 1 beaker with liquid into the mixture. The centrifuge will separate the liquid. So, is this the centrifuge? Piece from the model doesn't have a hole the same shape as... Oh, I didn't realize this! So, I'm glad that I ended up clicking on this with this in my hand. Also, if you're wondering why I moved my camera over to this side, it's because it was in the way of the item, and now it's not in the way of UI at all. Unless you count the border. I don't think it's much of a problem. I'd rather make sure there's as much of the room as possible. Yes, the cover's off. This is the centrifuge. Okay. I remember what a centrifuge looked like. I haven't seen one yet. Yeah, it's this cover is centrifuge. What are those lines on the backside of the cup? Yeah, that seems like some kind of hint. Maybe that's just the pattern it has, or someone drew on it. I feel like there's some meaning to them. Yep. I think so. Wait, hold on. It's like the measurement lines on the beakers, but I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to mean. Probably like a specific level of liquid that you want, but I'm not quite sure what for yet. Alright. Okay, so looks like they cleaned separated. So now we have oh! It's now blue? Oh? I thought it was green. And now it's yellow? Wait, okay, never mind. I get it now. It does separate into 2 separate colors, and then how you get the buttons is how you do stuff with these 4 colors, which I'm sure, I feel like are the 4 colors on the buttons. We'll see. Alright, so red separates into... It's probably how colors mix too. And it looks like blood, I'm not so sure about this. And the other color is white, yeah. They're gonna make a joke about that, aren't they? It's a white liquid. Do you really grow taller when you drink a lot of milk? Let's make sure no one tries to drink this accidentally. Okay, they didn't make a cum joke. I was expecting that from Uchikoji. I'm proud of you. I'm sure he thought about it. There's no way he didn't, right? What do they say about my favorite color? If it's a negative thing, I will have thoughts. It's a blue liquid. I thought blue blood ran through veins when I was little. Oh, like blue bloods, like cops and stuff, and like nobles. Is there any way we can examine this liquid further? Yes. What is the yellow today? Is a yellow liquid lemonade? Are you serious? Unfortunately, he probably is. You know how stupid he is. You've had to live with him for a while because for some reason you're letting him think you love him, which I don't understand. I don't really. The analyzer is off, but I think we can use it if we can find a power. what is all this? Oh, it's the specimens everywhere. Okay, it looks like there's supposed to be something in each of these, but they didn't have the budget to make models in each of them or something. I don't know. Specimens everywhere. What are they doing? Maybe freak someone like you out. If only Zero was a fun prankster. Yeah, that would be better than what they are. I'm guessing there's going to be another specimen in, like, here or something. A piece of equipment with the sink. There are wheels on the bottom, but they're not. Oh, there's a knife in this sink. Do not give the knife to Eric. There's a sink on this thing. Oh no. He's like fascinated with weapons. And I'm like, is this in here? The knife looks pretty sharp. Maybe he's cut open the picture. Oh my god. I both do and do not want to know why Eric is like this. And by this I mean just everything about him. As I've been saying already. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Ready? Looks like, whoops! Looks like I accidentally skipped dialogue. Sorry. Vital on the Fanatic Bio R. Fanatic Bio R? The incubation period. Oh, Fanatic Bio R. That kinda sounds like an early version of Radical 6 or something. The incubation period for this virus is extremely short. Mortality rate is symptoms include blood erupting. Oh, Jesus fucking! Were they making a lot of horrible... Why were they making a horrible death virus? Probably because it's fucking free the soul. Never mind. Why was I asking? Or is this as simple as this is free the soul? That does seem like the most likely answer, but... my guess is it is free the soul, but there's someone involved with free the soul that we wouldn't expect that's from one of the other games. Possibly Santa or Snake. You know, the two characters we haven't seen hide nor hair of since 999. We did hear things about Snake from Clover in VLR, but Akane hasn't said shit about her brother, from what I remember, and I'm like, that seems... I hope Uchikoshi isn't just leaving Santa out, but I really don't think he is. I'll be surprised if he doesn't come up at all in this game, because he was really, like, vital to 999 going the way it did, so, like, why would he just not be around? I feel like he's Zero here. We'll see. I'm not quite sure why exactly he would be Zero here, and how much Akane really knows about how this goes down. At least, maybe not this version of Akane, but the older one? Okay, there's the microscope lens. Oh, there's also a power cord for the computer, apparently. Or, wait, hold on. There was two things that were powered off, right? What's this paper? Fanatic Bio R? I've never heard of it. Wait up. Did he just remember something about it? Was he part of this whole lab testing thing? That'd explain what he knows. I think Q's role is simplified in some way. But then again, how the fuck is Phi here? That really seems like a fucking paradox. They're definitely way too young to have had Phi. But it makes too much sense that she's their daughter, so how the fuck is she here as old as she is? Although, I just remembered, in 999, Akane was physically there for most of the game, right? And then she just fucking disappeared. I think it's a similar situation with Phi. I don't know why I never thought of that until now. And in a completely different room that has nothing to do with Phi. But, well, I do know why, because this game just makes me think about everything about it while I'm playing it, no matter who we're dealing with at the moment. I'll just be thinking about whatever's bothering me about it. Which is Sigma, Phi, and Diana related stuff right now, that's for sure. Microscope without a lens. It's only taking up space like this. That's right, I need to put the lens in the microscope. I think we can use this now. Before I do that, though, I know there was, like, at least maybe a couple things that didn't have power. I know that computer was turned on, but this one... It wasn't the computer, right? This wasn't turned on. Yeah, here we go, yeah. That was the thing that needed power. I think that computer's just not used. Oh, the power turned on, but we can't use it yet. Looks like it's on standby mode right now. The cover over there opened up. What could that be? There's a thin hole on the side here. Maybe it'll turn on if we stick something in. Something thin and long. Knife? We still have it, the knife. No, that sounds dangerous. It's a machine and this is a metal and... I could try it. I think the knife will fit this hole. Let's see. Yeah, yes, okay. Hey, it fits perfectly. It's the analyzer on. I can't believe using a knife will ever actually work. Me neither, and if we take the knife out, we can still use it. It's stuck in there. Oh, it broke. Blade broke off inside. Now it's useless as a knife. Huh. What are we gonna do with that? But on the analyzer still on, at least we'll find another way. Yeah, that's obviously... That has to be planned, because everything's planned. Calm the fuck down, Eric, although granted, that doesn't work on people that are that high. I know that's the #1 response that tends to happen when people, in response to people like that, but you need to train to get out of that kind of response to that sort of thing. Everything's planned to a T here, so there's gotta be another way to kind of... Single analyzed liquid, right? Yep. It'll show results if you put 3 dishes of liquid together. Let's do that and see what happens. Wait. Dishes. We have 4 liquids. Oh, hold on. I'm pretty sure we need to do the centrifuge thing. Is there more we need to do with that? Look, okay, yes. So it's a spot for 1 more. I think we might have to refer to the notes for this. I'm finally, getting a hang of how to use the freaking interface. The thing's good after inspecting the separated liquids under the... Hold on. Can I take it out? Okay, yeah. I think you might have to do something with them, but... Yeah, okay. Cellular structure is different, but... I imagine we're gonna have to look at cell structures for something else. Cells in the blue liquid attached together in tubes. Okay, that's actually gotta be... In 3s. Wait, I have a feeling. This might literally be the order in which you press the button. 3... Blue 2, red 3, white 1. Okay, yeah. And then, let me guess. Yellow 4? Yes, okay. Oh, 5 actually. Wait, what? White 1, blue 2, red 3, yellow 5. Oh, we didn't have it. Oops, Huh. Yeah, but wait, hold on. Wait, I think I get it now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That must be it, right? Yeah, okay. Hey, it's unlocked. Good job. Pretty amazing for a kid your age. Not a fucking comp. Eric just pisses me off. I think he's supposed to. But at the same time, I feel bad for him. I think you're supposed to feel both things. Unless you have no empathy. But I do, unfortunately. I say unfortunately, no, that's an extremely good thing. More people need more empathy. I think, unfortunately, a side effect of the way our society is going, although I wouldn't say it's all bad, is the fact that we're just getting less empathetic. Or maybe that's not really true. There's obviously been low and high empathy people all throughout everywhere. But... What's this box? Transparent specimens. I think we can fit all those in the box. We'll find out. Okay. This is another puzzle that's very, very much like the tool puzzle in one of the earlier rooms. This is definitely about trial and error. How the actual fuck are you supposed to line this up where it isn't in the way of any other X? It doesn't seem to be an option. Okay, that's absolutely where that goes. I couldn't see it going first. There we go. I think we're cooking with gas now. This looks like it might go here. Okay, yeah, we're cooking with gas. It's starting to really fit together. And what I like to do generally seems to be pretty unhelpful is start with bigger pieces first. So it's the moment this works. Oh, no, it doesn't. Things up again. Wait a minute. Yeah, this definitely goes here. Yeah, we're definitely getting somewhere. I love these kind of puzzles. They're fun. Yeah, and then this perfectly fits right. Feels very fucking good. Woohoo! Capsules? What do we need these for? Are we supposed to take them? I don't really like capsule pills. They have to be cherry. This man is a fucking kid. Eric, you still you aren't still taking children's cough syrup, are you? He's obviously very kid-like. It's probably because he was under house arrest by his dad, so he could keep him. I really hope that's not what his actual past is, but it seems extremely implied, unfortunately. Which will also explain a lot of other things about him. Plus, probably what I imagine is he ended up killing that other person for his dad. Because his dad, like, made him do it. It does seem that way, or at least you think he did, because his dad broke him. And then I think he also killed his dad to get out of that situation, which would explain being so obsessed about weapons, my salvation. And, like, the moment he's trapped again, the moment it's a life or death thing again, in order to survive. And also, I think his thing with Q really does make a lot of sense, is if he's running away from his childlike self. He doesn't like seeing other childlike people. It's probably like a subconscious thing where it's like he's running from his childlike self because that's where all of his pain lies. And so that's why he's so mean to Q. All of that together makes sense as to why he is, but it just feels very extreme regardless, so I don't know if that's it. We'll see. It's careful. He's not telling us we have to take them, is he? I hope not. Maybe if we mix them with something, they'll give us the clue. There are pills I wouldn't take. I imagine maybe you mix them with the colors of liquids? We'll see. No. I wonder where they're all together. Do we have to mix them all together into one thing? Kind of doubt that. And then, well, I'm gonna try that. I don't know why I kind of doubt it. It's all together. Maybe that is... I have a feeling we have to mix them all together, then put all the pills in it? That seems weird. Oh no, we made the pink again. Why would we need to do that? Part of me feels like we wouldn't, but maybe we... Wait, I just realized. Oh! Purple. Wait a minute. Those aren't the same colors, are they? Purple, blue, red, yellow. Either way, let's figure out what maybe we might need to do. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the liquids. Okay. So yeah, this is obviously what you do with them now. Just put these in. These are the three ones that aren't purple. I guess that was the wrong set. Was there a hint around here? Was there? Ah, jeez. Well, you can put all three in. Okay, you can put the same liquid in more than once. There's enough armrests. I don't like it. I'm sorry to sing to my couch when we get out of here. There's something I'm missing. I honestly want to look this up. I don't understand. This is the point where I have zero inkling about what to do next at all. And I don't want to spend 1 trillion years playing this. So, yeah. Okay, so, as per usual, I'm not reading the whole guide. I'm just like, the next thing that I need to do that I could not figure out what to do. I think this is what the guide said to put this cover on. Oh, I think this thing will fit in here. Yeah, I had no clue. So, I knew I was missing something. Here we go. The centrifuge cover? Ah, well, we can try it at least. If I don't need any more guide stuff, I won't look up any more, but yeah. Huh, well, we can try it at least. Letters appeared on the cover? How the fuck does that work? Okay, cool. It said UV machine. I guess it makes ultraviolet light happen on the thing. I don't know. There we go. Orange, blue, white. Thank you. That's... Okay, I knew there was something I was missing for a hint for this. Orange. Wait. Red and yellow. Wait a minute. That's why you can still use the centrifuge. I have a feeling the pills have something else to do with something else. They might not even be part of this hint. There we go. Oh god, there's a baby in there. That's terrifying. The implications of that are, not great. Yeah, we did it. No matter how bad the situation is, solving a problem always cheers you up. Yeah! That's how these games work. That's how they keep you playing them, even though they're so fucking ooh. Oh, there's something in here. Specimen cylinder. It looks like there's this human fetus inside. Jesus. What's wrong? Are you turning your head away? Why are you turning your head away? Yeah, there's a lot of trauma, dude. I don't want to know what the fuck happened to Eric, especially if it involved fetuses. What the fuck? Yeah, there's more to him than we know already. That makes sense considering how unhinged he is. And this is the other specimen. I wish it wasn't a baby. But it is. I mean, it looks like one. I don't know if it's an actual baby or if it just is a thing that looks like a baby. I'm kind of hoping it's not an actual baby. It doesn't really look like it. It looks like some sort of, like, I don't know, figurine or doll. Nothing's happening. The positions are... Yeah, I had a feeling you had to reorder them somehow. But, like, how? I'll come back to that because I don't think I have a hint for that yet. Wait, there's something on this computer now. I did see that earlier. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on! There you go. Right there. 5 symbols of 5 colors, all different. The hint is... You also have to give pills to them, don't you? There's not 5 types of pills, though. Yeah, we don't have white pills. I'm looking this up. I don't understand how this all is supposed to be a hint. Like, I don't really understand how the fuck all of this is supposed to work together. It says the capsules are in the shape of numbers. Hold on. That looks like a 1. That looks like a... Oh, I see now! Okay, I'm glad I read one sentence. Now we're off the rails. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, that's really clever. You can even see this at a glance. You can see it all at a glance here. So, penguin, seahorse, bebe. Penguin, seahorse, bebe, plant. Feels good, man. I just did not see the numbers. Ah, now I see. That's how it goes. I'm glad you're here. That's not... Eric, stop. You're not fooling anyone. She's acting nice to Q in order so that Q continues doing the notary game thing. Like, it makes too much sense as to how she is. Whenever she's all of a sudden an asshole to Eric, it's because he's compromising the game or her somehow. What kind of machine came out? Fingerprint authentication device? Do we have to prove our identity now? Or maybe himself. Like, maybe the murderer was him, or maybe it really was her. I don't know. Do we have to prove our identity? What if the exit opens if we do it? Let's just try it now. Oh, that hurt. Oh, jeez. Oh, did it needle them? Oh, God. Do we now have to take the pills to prevent dying? I thought I just wanted a fingerprint. What is this? Is this some sort of trap? Oh. That sound. Yeah, that means we pass the authentication. It literally takes your blood. That... Ow. Yeah, look over there. The light by the sink turned on. Okay. What's this? Owie. Green light turned on. I'm listening to his power. Let's see. This thing can move. It can move now. Why'd they put it over there? Or did it move on its own? Interesting. Okay, so now it's in... Okay. I should have figured that if it can move but the wheels are locked, then it was going to be a thing later. The power's on. It still doesn't work. No water. It's stuck again. I think I heard it click when it stopped. Look, now the light on the equipment over there turned on. That means that one can be moved. This is interesting. The light here turned on. The power. Move. There we go. Okay, they get put together and they snap together. What? No, the light's red. Did I do something wrong? Watch out, get away from there. Wait, what? Oh. It's gonna... Oh, yeah, it's gonna break. Okay, now we have the piggy. But how do we cut it open? Well, I guess with a piece of glass now? Here we go. Things have smokes. Quit whining and move it. If you want to prove you're a man, you do it, Eric. Is Eric really the strongest one there? Maybe that's implied, but I don't know about that. Maybe it's Mira, but she doesn't give a fuck. Okay, we can't pick up shards of glass. Didn't seem like it'd break. Here the glass is designed so it'd break the inside. How do we cut it in half when we don't have a knife anymore? Wait, okay, now you put it there. So the pig is in place now, how do we cut it open? This is someone the knife's perfect. I don't think so. Just chill, Eric. Let's go look for something to replace the knife. Maybe not. Gina's a drawer. Oh, okay. There's a drawer here. It's a scalpel. I'll use it. Alright, makes sense. I think I'll set. I have a scalpel, but what is it? We're crying out loud. You're giving us. There's a trick to it. So clean. There's nothing on a farm here. Something like that. I imagine it's more because she's an assassin than anything like that. Does he actually not know what she does? Though. Maybe she's a researcher. Or was a researcher. Something. For, like, the medicine. For, like, the virus. Because...
Zero.
17 years ago, a woman died. Her chest carved open with a sharp object.
Wait a minute.
Just like
I wonder who did that. Maybe the woman that just carved that open.
that woman.
Huh. Oh, jeez.
Her heart was still beating as the order
She's glaring. It's like she knows that it's her that she's talking. He's talking.
quickly caught.
A male, never mind.
Planned to escape via taxi as he called one before his capture. The police arrested him before he was
All these
realized.
murders, are they all Wait a minute.
Instead, a genius surgeon climbed inside. He was heading to the hospital.
Why is he...
Seriously ill patient awaiting his arrival for life-saving treatment.
Are these all related to the people here, or are they just... Life is unfair?
Reaching its destination,
Because, yeah.
it collided with a large
Maybe that's all it is life is unfair. Here's another story about that.
sand.
I don't know.
As a result
Maybe.
of this accident, the driver and surgeon died, as well as the young boy waiting for surgery. Life is truly awful,
Yeah, you've said that a lot. Fuck you.
don't you think?
No, I don't.
What is the
I've
point of
explained
him
that
telling us
last
this
time.
story?
Yeah,
It's just some kind of act, right?
no.
Probably doesn't mean anything.
Maybe she
I'm
isn't.
not sure.
Really. Or she's just good at acting. I think she's good at acting. That would explain. Although, granted,
The rules
she's not really good at acting when she likes Eric.
The pig
So-
stomach you cut open contained 3 syringes. Each of them is filled with a special
Oh, God.
virus called
There it is!
6.
Rat?
Is this how it got out?
This virus is special. It awakens a desire to kill oneself, among other things.
Among other things.
Symptoms appear as early as 10 minutes, or take up to 2 hours. And the host soon finds the urge to commit suicide irresistible. The mortality rate is 75%. Transmitted through liquids, it's highly contagious. Oh yes, I believe you located a set of documents during your search of this room. A set of files on FBR, the fanatic bio-R virus. The mortality rate of this virus is 100%. Infection results in blood erupting from your body and death. An antagonistic relationship exists between Radical 6 and FBR. If you were to be infected by Radical 6, it would be cancelled out with the addition of FBR, and you are unaffected. Conversely, injecting Radical 6 into you after becoming infected with FBR will cause them to destroy each other and leave no adverse effects on you.
So a single virus is toxic, but using the other as a vaccination provides an antidote.
They were all infected.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Information.
This is how they made Radical 6 happen, because they forced them to inject themselves.
One knows the future.
What is he talking about?
If I had foreseen that you would all choose to inject Radical 6 at this moment, I would have made sure to coat FBR on the fingerprint authentication device.
Yeah.
Meaning, you'd already be infected with the fanatic
Yeah.
virus.
That device over there?
Oh, I do remember feeling something when I touched it. Like a prick.
So we were all stabbed by a poison needle?
On the other hand, if I saw that you were not going to inject yourselves with Radical 6, then I would be sure to leave the needle clean. That way, you would not become infected with fanatic.
So this is the choice.
Wait,
This
what?
is how Radical
you
6
saying?
either does or does not become a thing.
Once more.
But what is the point of this?
Yourselves with Radical 6, you already have FBR.
This feels like the pivotal thing of the entire goddamn game. Because, like, the point of this whole thing was Radical 6 happened here, right?
You being saved is a foregone conclusion.
Wait, really?
There's no reason for you to worry about the situation.
Huh.
What will you do now? Inject yourselves with Radical 6, or refrain? It would be best to consider carefully. I will say that your decision is already known to me.
This is
So
true.
wait, do we even need to choose?
Huh?
If what Zero told us is the truth, then the outcome will be the same. If we inject ourselves with this Radical 6, we're already infected with FBR. So they destroy each other and we're fine. And if we don't do it, that just means we weren't infected with FBR in the first place.
But what if it's a lie?
Huh?
He's saying, what if he's lying about being psychic? Well, if you think about it, the likelihood that he's lying is incredibly
Are you
high.
sure about that?
So
Because
then,
these games
what do we do?
always work perfectly with all the people
What the hell do we
involved.
do?
Is he just gonna do it? Oh wait, no. We're gonna choose as him. I'm gonna not do it. Because, this is the tricky way that he made Radical 6 happen. There's no fucking way this is not how he did it. Or they, or she, or whoever the fuck Zero is.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, right?
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying. It's just like Eric said, if Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't have powers. The important thing to determine is if we're actually infected with FBR.
So you don't think we are then?
No. In fact, a virus called Fanatic Bio R existing in the first place is very suspicious.
Radical 6 sounds just as fantastical.
No. There's no doubt that Radical 6 is real. I've heard of it before. Well, it could be that Zero wants us to become infected with
Yeah.
Radical 6.
Yeah, that's absolutely
Instead of
true.
doing it himself,
With VLR, we
someone
know
like
this.
he's unable to.
But
So
there
he
was
just
something
do it
about
ourselves,
let's
then.
weaken the virus or something that was on a wall somewhere. I still don't know what the fuck that's about.
Hey, what the?
So it's obviously
Door.
not as simple as we are
It opened.
probably being led to think.
Let's
But-
get out of here! If we're too slow, then the door might up and close
Is this
on
really
us.
the moment that Radical
Wait,
6
Eric!
ended up infecting all of humanity or not? Because I don't know if it's that. She does it anyway!
Hey, Mira! What are you
Oh
doing?
boy. Or she at least grabs. Wait a minute. So, okay, yeah, she's free the soul. She's free the soul. She laughed when she took that.
We must have
She's
been
fucking
right not
free
to
the soul.
inject it.
Unless,
I still feel
Unless
okay.
it's just
More
in case,
importantly, the
I'll
door
be
opened
saved.
for us.
or
There's still another possibility, you know. That Zero really does have the ability to
did
see
she
the
inject
future.
herself? Or...
If it's true, then we would have been right if we had injected Lucas too.
Hey, did you tell the truth earlier?
About what?
About Radical 6 being real?
Oh, yeah.
How do you know about it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Did you get any more suspicious?
Did
I
you?
know what I know, okay? I can't help
Could
that.
Mira? Could this whole team,
So
frankly?
why not share? Tell us more about this Radical 6 virus.
More. I'm not even sure where to start.
How about its name?
Oh, that's easy. Aside from triggering intense suicidal impulses, Radical 6 causes the infected's thought process to reduce
Oh, that's
by
easy.
1 root
It's a lot of
6.
complicated math, but it's easy.
Therefore, when 1 second passes for them, the world has gone through root 6 seconds, or roughly 2.45 seconds. There is also the word radical. Aside from meaning things like extreme, it can also refer to a radical root. Get it?
Oh, so that's why it's Radical 6.
But is it really possible for thought speed to be slowed down like that?
Yeah, we've
Yep.
seen it in
The
VLR.
infected, through changes in DNA methylation and histomodification,
I don't know about in real
gain
life.
epigenetic mutations in the control mechanisms
But
of
it's
their
probably a
genetic
theory that
expressions.
Uchikoshi knows
Wait.
about. And that's part of why
Could you
he's
maybe
ended
simplify
up-
that,
yeah.
please?
You're so freaking
Oh, the
smart.
body's composition changes as a genetic switch is flipped, more or less.
Thank you.
A genetic...
Switch?
Huh. Let's try this. A common scientific thought until now was that parental characteristics didn't
Pooch
transfer.
ducky. Ah.
Recent research has changed that. We now know that they can be by flipping certain genetic switches. Well, regardless of what kind of experiences the parents had to go through, their DNA blueprints
I
won't
wonder why the
change.
dog is chilling here, though.
But within that expansive DNA coding, the question of what should be read seems to change based on experience. The change becomes especially apparent when the parents' lives are in danger.
Like maybe if someone was trapped in a shelter and forced to risk their life.
So, if Eric and I did the horizontal tango
Oh my
right
God.
now, the baby might end up psychic.
What?
Anyway, so if Radical 6
She
really
says stuff
does
like that to
flip
mess
the
with him
genetic switch.
and keep thinking that she's into him, but there's no fucking way that she is.
Hey, are you listening?
Yeah. So, you're basically saying this Radical 6 virus is super dangerous, right?
Yes, there's no doubt it is. So, Zero said earlier that Radical 6 transmits through bodily fluids and is highly infectious. If someone infected with the virus was to go outside, then mankind, 6 billion people, will die.
6 billion?
There that is again. Wonderful sentence. 6 billion people.
Now
That's
announcing the
big
current
sentence.
casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei.
Fun.
These 3 are now deceased.
Right.
As a
Rip
result,
99 people.
3 X-passes will be
Carlos.
revealed. Fire,
Carlos.
crash,
Other than a firefighter, that's all we know, right?
that is all.
But he's something else other than a firefighter. He obviously has Esper stuff, which is
What
probably
the
the
hell?
reason he's here.
C-Team is dead?
It's obviously because of the vote
The vote?
at 13:30.
Then... But wait, did everyone from C-Team really die? We haven't seen their corpses or anything. They might still be alive.
No, they're dead. I'm sure of it.
Why?
Because
Right? Because
He's right.
visions.
I don't think they're alive.
You too, Mira? What do you think, old man? C-Team's gotta be alive, right?
Huh?
What are you doing, Eric? He's not gonna answer you.
Hey, you don't know. Maybe he...
can speak?
He's just like, huh? I'm a dog, dude. I don't know what you're saying.
Now it is time for you to sleep.
0.
When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
So she grabbed the virus. I don't know exactly what that's about. Other than she was supposed to because of what she's part of. Either that or she literally is just... Maybe she grabbed it in case she had the virus and so only she would survive. She acted like she didn't know what it was when she was asking Q about it, so I don't know what to think. But I'll save more theories for later. I've basically already rattled off a good few. So this is a good place to end here. Normal episode length. Also, we did another scenario that I didn't expect. But again, whenever there's not new stuff anymore, I'll go ahead and start doing other choices. Right now, yep, we are done with this group, so I'm gonna have to go to the groups that I'm more oof about. That's fun and great and wonderful. So next time, let's see what flavor of suffering I want. In the meantime, friends, God, this game is good, but also destroying, but also mind-destroying, and for some reason I love it. I love the character development and interesting philosophical implications, and I think that's what keeps me being okay with all the oof. And also solving the puzzle. Anyway, friends, like, comment, subscribe if you liked it. It'd help me out a whole lot. And I'll see y'all next time. Try to love yourselves, love the world, try to be healthy, try to exercise, y'all, okay? Try not to eat a whole lot of sugar. I'm basically going to keep telling you things that I'm trying to do myself for my own health, so that hopefully you might be motivated too, because it's just, like, the more that I've been researching lately how bad not exercising actually is and how much the world seems to be moving in that direction, yeah, it's much more important. It's weird because our brains want to seek comfort because of like our evolutionary tendencies of like whenever you could even have comfort way back in the day, you took it, right? But the problem is our society is progressing at a rate way faster than we're evolving to adapt to, you know, what we have made society, especially in America. And so now we are basically faced with a lot of biological dilemmas that make it a lot easier to be unhealthy. Weirdly enough, even though medical science makes it easier to be healthy. But the other problem with medical science is that we are so much in the fixing symptoms category that we're literally actually making it harder to actually be long-term healthy. Because pharmaceutical companies and all sorts of other companies have realized that they can bank off that. But you can be a lot healthier if you actually figure out what actually is preventative and work it. And what's much more preventative than most people realize, and I think on purpose because of corporations wanting to make money, is literally just exercise and eating right. Like, you know, that thing that you keep hearing and don't want to do and don't think it's that important because you're fine, right? But you won't be in a few years. I think I've definitely noticed adverse effects of my lifestyle, so I get up more often, I go outside and ride my bike more often now. I definitely have changed my diet, and I feel so much better more. Anyway, sorry for lecturing y'all. I'm sure most of y'all did not want to hear any of that. If you're still here, thank you for even being here, because I just want to help people with videos as well as in. So whatever I feel like I need to hear, I tell y'all. That's what I do here, other than entertain. So anyway, see y'all next time. Have a good one.